Hello, it's me, Brandon, and it's time for Halloween Suggestions Part 2. I already did Part 1, and I promised I was going to do Part 2, and, here's the other Halloween movies you should check out. Even if you don't own them, you should watch them anyway, or, there's a lot of good Halloween films, but still, horror films, but first off, I just gotta show her Elvira. Elvira's Box of Horror. You get Demetrius 13 and Carnival of Souls. The Little Shop of Horrors and the Brain That Wouldn't Die. But the Little Shop of Horrors isn't the Rick Moranis one, the original one. The original one had Dick Miller and Jack Nicholson in it. And of course, House on Haunted Hill, Night of the Living Dead. I already talked about those in the past one, but this is the Elvira version. And you know what the best part about these? Elvira interrupts the movies. Oh yeah. Next one is The Lost Boys. This is the original DVD. I don't own the new one or the Blu-ray version. I should get that. But, it's about Corey Haim and his brother. Jason Patrick. Them and their Sam and Michael and their mom, played by Diane Wiest. They moved to a new town in California, Santa Clara, California, and they're being hunted by vampires, and Michael gets turned into one. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to give too much away. Next one is Interview with a Vampire. This one was okay. Not my all-time favorite, but it was alright. It's about Brad Pitt, who gets bitten by Tom Cruise's character, and he hangs around with Tom Cruise. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to give too much away. I really didn't watch this movie a whole lot, but it's alright. Next one is Friday the 13th Part 2. Too bad I don't own the other ones, but you know how it is. This is the first feature this is the first one to feature Jason. Because, his, spoiler alert, I gotta say this, his mother was the killer in the first one. But this one I did like when Jason, before his hockey mask era, he wore the, I'll say pillow sack, whatever you want to call it. But The Secret of Friday the 13th, it was a good one. It's really the same plot almost. Kids getting killed at Camp Crystal Lake. With different characters. They do that in different movies. The next one is Dead End. About this family, they're going to spend time with in-laws at a Christmas party. It's Christmas time, and they keep getting stuck in this dirt. They keep getting lost in this deserted road, and they get killed off one by one. It's really a cool one. Let's see, the next one is, I haven't really seen this one, but I'm sure this is a good one. I mean, I saw this once, but I wasn't really paying attention to it. Like I said, a lot of these I haven't seen. I'm just showing you guys for suggestions if you love horror movies. This one is Dollman vs. Demotic Toys. I don't own the other Demotic Toys. I should. I like saying that. Demotic Toys. It's Demotic Toys. I can't say it right, but yeah, you should check this one out too. This DVD is a little dirty. I don't know if you can see it right, but I'm going to I'm going to show this to you guys anyway. It's Freddy vs. Jason. Freddy vs. Jason. This was huge when this came out back in 03. I know it's not as popular as it was back in 03, but it was still cool. I remember going to the movie theaters in Southern Pines to see this movie. It's a lot of people might say it's a dumb movie, but I think it's alright. It's really Freddy fighting Jason for the very first time. The next one is the 4 Midnight movie, The 4-movie midnight marathon pack about aliens. It's They Live with Roddy Piper, The Thing, Village of the Damned, and Virus. The first three are directed by John Carpenter. I don't know if he. I don't think he directed Virus. I could be wrong. I can't really read it. It's too small. But yeah, The Thing I saw once. It was okay. They Live, I love They Live. But Village of the Damned, the remake, I do like. But those creepy children, those weird alien children. Virus, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm sure that's a good movie too. The next one is Bad Ronald, a horror movie from 1974, starring Scott Jacob as this crazy nerdy kid Ronald who accidentally kills a girl, and his mother hides him out, and the mother ends up dying. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to get too much away. The next one is the 4 feature films: The Hills Have Eyes, Wrong Turn, 28 Days Later, and Joyride. Haven't seen Wrong Turn yet. Heard that was a good one. But, Joyride, I love Joyride. I'm looking for Candy Cane. Where is my Candy Cane? Has anyone seen Candy Cane? With Steve Zahn and the late Paul Walker. That's a good movie. The Hills Have Eyes, I love the remake. I haven't seen the sequel. I heard it was awful. Then again, I think I saw the first one years ago, but like once I haven't seen the sequel to the '80s. I haven't seen the sequel to The Hills Have Eyes 2, the original one. I heard that was awful too. But what can you do? You never know what movie's going to be good or bad. But yeah, check this one out. This 4 feature film. I bought these 4 feature films. I bought this a couple years ago at Dollar General. The next one, it's a Halloween movie, but it doesn't have Michael Myers. You probably know what I'm talking about. Halloween 3: Season of the Witch. But this is really a good one. This is a good film too. Now, only problem with this movie, a lot of people are going to complain it doesn't have Michael Myers in it. It's not really about Michael Myers or Dr. Loomis or Jamie Lee Curtis's character, but still. I'm going to just say one thing. The part that really scares me was the snake scene that has snakes in it. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to get too much away or give too much away. Next one I bought used. I only had one DVD, one disc. The other disc didn't came with it. This DVD. It's Elvira. It's part of Elvira's movie Matinee. Movie Matt McCoy. I always say Matinee. But it has Count Dracula's Great Love and Frankenstein's Castle of Freaks, and it just came with this about Count Dracula's Great Love. It didn't see if you can see it. It didn't come with the other disc. That's what I get for buying it used, but I only bought this for Elvira, of course. I love me some Elvira. The next 2 are the Nightmare on Elm Street films, the Freddy Krueger ones. I always love Freddy Krueger. He doesn't really scare me that much. He is a scary boogeyman, but Robert Englund, he does a good job as Freddy Krueger. The original Nightmare on Elm Street when he fights Nancy. Nightmare on Elm Street 2. I know a lot of people didn't like that one, but that was cool. I love all the Nightmare on Elm Street films. About the kid, Jesse, fighting Freddy Krueger. A Nightmare on Elm Street 3. The Return of Nancy. She's got to help the kids at the insane asylum. I can't say that word. Let me see if I can say it. Kids at the insane asylum. I talk too fast, I know. A Nightmare on Elm Street 4, that was my least favorite. It was alright. It was just, I'm kind of picky. A Nightmare on Elm Street 5, A Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child, Freddy's Dead. That's my all-time favorite because I'm more into horror comedy than horror itself. But that's just me. Of course, Freddy vs. Jason and Wes Craven's New Nightmare. Forgive me, I'm a little tired. I just want to get this video done and quick. You know what I'm saying? The next one is The People Under the Stairs. about this kid named Fool who's living in the ghetto with his mother who's dying of cancer and his sister. And Ving Rhames, his sister's boyfriend or friend, I can't really tell, but they sneak into this house, the landlord's house, because he's taking all their money. The landlord is mommy and daddy, those crazy brother and sister characters who have this girl named Alice. That's what I'm going to say. It involves people under the stairs, but you got to watch it to see what this film is about. Next one is the original Dawn of the Dead, about these SWAT team members and this girl hiding from zombies in a mall. I've seen the remake, but I always prefer the original better. That's just me. Next one is Creepshow 2, and I also recommend Creepshow, but I don't own Creepshow. The first one, I mean. Creepshow 2, it involves stories about this Native American statue. This oil slick monster in the lake and a hitchhiker. That's all I'm going to say. Check out Creepshow 2, the Blu-ray. This one is I Drank Your Blood. It's about this boy. He kills this rabbit dog and he puts the rabbit dog's rabies inside of meat pies and he gives them to this crazy hip hippie bunch because they made his grandfather take that acid. They were just being an asshole, so that was his revenge. I Drink Your Blood while all these people got rabies and the revenge backfires, kind of, if you watch the movie. Let's see. Yeah, I'm almost about done here. Next one is, I don't like this movie as much. I mean, I love Child's Play, Chucky, but this one, Seed of Chucky, you can check it out if you want to. This is my least favorite, but I'm going to just show you guys anyway. Check out the Seed of Chucky. The next two is the Faces of Death films. I only own one in, I think, part 4. I'm not good with Roman numbers. Yeah, it's really about, it's not really a real documentary, but it's about Death. This is what became known as the Shockumentary series with Traces of Death, Faces of Death, and all the X-rated horror, gruesome real life stuff. And of course, Faces of Death 4, I think. Yeah, I mostly remember the ending about the satanic family. And that's my Halloween suggestions for part 2 for now. I'm going to do a part 3 because there's other films that I think you should check out on Halloween. Whether you want to or not, I think you should check these movies out. And please subscribe to my channel. You don't have to like me. You don't have to respect me. Just subscribe to my channel, please. Anyway, that's it. I'll be back.